Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. I really hope you guys are having an amazing day. So right now it is 1 in the morning. I am grinding, I am filming. First of all, before we start into anything today, we're obviously all quarantined. We can't go out, we can't really do anything outdoors, right? I mean, I hope you are staying home. I want to encourage you to start a project that you're wanting to start. I put this post on my Instagram stories the other day, and it just like caught me, you know what I mean? It like made me really think deep. So I really want to share with you guys. If you don't come out this quarantine with either a new skill, a side hustle started, or more knowledge, you never lacked time, you lacked discipline. That like sparked me like this. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like we just need like a wake-up call, and that was definitely a wake-up call for me. So the thing with me is that I'm always like, okay, well, I can't film beauty videos anymore because, you know, my baby, you know, I have to take care of my baby the entire day and he requires like 100% attention from me. And I was making that excuse up that I didn't have time because of my kid. First of all, there's 24 hours in a day. If I can do it, you can do it too. I am filming at 1 in the morning. I still have 2 more videos to film. And let me tell you something. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to work hard. I'm the first one to say that, guys. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm making so many excuses to not film beauty videos. You know, like my kid this, my kid that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to film them when he goes to sleep. Whether that's 1, 2, 3 in the morning, I'm going to film them. And here I am today. So I want to encourage you to either do something while you're in quarantine. Don't just watch Netflix and chill, because trust me, you're going to regret it later. Use this time to do something productive, something that you've always wanted to do. Read a book, cook more, work on a hobby of yours. Just do something. Don't just sit there and eat food all day and watch Netflix, because you are going to regret it later on. With that out of the way, I really hope you guys take something from that. But anyways, today this is the makeup look that I did right here. Just, you know, a halo eye. It wasn't like the most badass halo eye I've seen on the internet. Definitely not, because one, I'm not a makeup artist. I like the vibe, I like the tones, I like the brown, you know? Anyways, guys, before we get started into the makeup tutorial, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description box below. Thumbs up the video if you like the makeup tutorials. And with all that being said, if you want to learn how to recreate this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Alright, guys, so like I mentioned in the title, we are going to be getting ready using affordable products that you can find at your drugstore, also online. But hopefully the lighting is still okay. I am filming really late at night. It is 11:30 at night. In the last video I filmed in like the afternoon-ish, and I still had daylight, whereas today I have absolutely no daylight. So to start off, guys, I am going to go in with an oil. I do like to prep my skin prior to makeup application. I've mentioned this, why it's so important, just because your makeup looks as good as your skincare underneath. I'm going to go ahead and use this right here, and this is the Good Molecules Pure Cold Pressed Rose Hip Oil. I'm just going to apply tiny drops of this. So I have been using this oil for quite a minute now. I did mention it in my last favorites video. This is a very lightweight oil, guys. You can't even tell that it's oil on your skin. It's so weird. It gives you that like glow, but it's also not oily or greasy. It really just penetrates into my skin. Oil, by the way, does retail for $10. Like, it's super affordable. This oil does have vitamin A, it has vitamin C. It's supposed to brighten and firm your skin, and I love it. I've definitely seen a difference in my skin. If you want to know more about it, go check out my favorites video like the last one, and I talk more about it in that video. Before we get started into eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and take this right here. This is the Revolution Conceal and Fix Ultimate Coverage Concealer with Silicic. This is what I'm going to prime my eyelids with. I'm just going to take some on my brush, and I'm going to begin to prep my eyelids. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger and kind of dab the concealer in there. This is a full coverage concealer. It is a dupe, in my opinion, to the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I don't like to use this concealer underneath of my eyes because I feel like it's just too heavy, but for my eyes I actually really like it. So for today's look, I'm going to be using this palette right here. This is the Profusion Wanderlust palette, and this palette does retail from like $10 to $12 depending on where you get it. A subscriber sent over the Love Struck palette, and I wasn't like a super big fan of this one, but this one on the other hand is bomb. So I'm going to begin by taking a small little detail brush like this. It's super tiny, and it's like a tiny blending brush too. And I'm going to begin by taking the dark brown shade from the palette. And I'm going to begin by outlining, not outlining, but I'm going to begin to pack the brown shade. I am doing that on the inner and outer corner of my eye with the wet concealer. So I'm not going to set the concealer in place. Once I have that laid, now I'm just going to go ahead and connect them with no additional product. Now I'm going to take a tiny blending brush, and this is the Morphe M456 brush. And going back into the palette, I'm going to pick up this shade right here, which is still a brown, but it's a little bit lighter than this one. Has also more of a cool undertone. And taking that shade, I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I used to do halo eyes like back in the day, and I stopped doing them because, let's be honest, I'm not the best at doing this. I'm picking more of the dark brown and placing it on the inner and outer corner and wiggling my brush to blend it as I'm packing. So like pack and blend, you guys know the drill. I also need to get back in the zone, back in the game of, you know, my blending game. It's kind of whack right now. Now taking a big fluffy brush, I'm going to begin by blending the corners, the edges of that brown. Going back into my tiny detail brush, picking more of that brown. I'm just packing and then blending, packing and then blending. Now I'm taking a different brush, and I'm going to pick up some of this shade here, which is, it's like a gold, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I wish it was matte, but it actually has shimmer. Now I'm going to take some concealer. In this case, I'm using the e.l.f. hydrating one, and I'm going to cut the center of my lid. Now that I have that cut, I'm going to take more of that brown shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and flicker it into the concealer here. And while the concealer is still wet, I'm going to pick up a brush and I'm going to spritz it. I'm going to begin by applying this shade right here, which is a blue shimmery shadow, and then I'm going to go into the green and then the gold. So I'm really just going to mix all three shades, but first I'm going to take that blue and then the green, and lastly that gold. Now that I have that laid, I'm going to go back into the tiny brush, pick up some more brown and flicker it in. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the skin now, and for primer today I'm going to be using this one right here. This is the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer, and this is the cucumber one. It does come in like a green tint, but once you apply it on your skin, the tint leaves, like it disappears. It becomes clear, as you guys can see. And moving on to foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take this one right here. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. I have it in the shade Fair, which is not 100% my shade, but don't worry because I will fix it right now with cream contour. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 pumps and blend this out. Moving on to cream contour, I'm going to go ahead and take the Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. I have this in the shade Warm Honey. And moving on to concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and conceal this one, and the e.l.f. one, the hydrating one, are my favorite concealers of like ever. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend the concealer out. Let me know what is your go-to concealer because I'm actually curious. And to set my skin, I'm going to take the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. Move on to bronzer, and to bronze my skin I'm actually going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I have this one in the shade Sunset Strip Tease. I'm just going to go ahead and bronze my skin. To contour, I'm going to take another bronzer from Wet n Wild, but this one is in the shade You're Dragging Me Down. Moving on to blush, I'm going to go ahead and take this right here. This is the Blush Box by Catrice. This is super affordable and it is so good. I have this one in the shade Golden Coral. Look at that, so pretty. I think I need to start getting used to filming at night because I know I've been like so quiet the entire video, and it's because it's really late at night. It's about to be 1 and I'm kind of like, I don't know, like weirded out, you know? Like weirded out by the fact that I know it's like so late and everybody's asleep, you know? It's now taking the same exact powder. I'm gonna go ahead and clean cheekbones. For the lower lash line, I am going to take an eyeliner, and this is the Essence Extreme Lasting Waterproof Pencil in black. I'm just gonna go ahead and line. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to begin by taking this shade, and then I'm going to go straight into the dark brown. So I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to buff those 2 shades underneath my lower lash line. Now taking a flat definer brush, I'm going to pick up some of that dark brown and stamp it on my lower lash line. I didn't notice that my brush was dirty and that it had black shadow from yesterday, so kind of looks a little bit dark down there. Now I'm going to take mascara, and for that I'm going to take this one right here. This is the Glam & Doll Waterproof Catrice Mascara. Alright guys, now I'm going to set my entire face, and for that I'm going to use this right here. This is the Refresh Hydrating Setting Spray by Koki. Using my beauty blender, I'm just going to go ahead and press the setting spray. Moving on to highlighter, I'm taking the Born to Glow highlighter in the shade Chosen 1 by NYX. Really affordable and it is really, really blinding. And to finish off the look, I'm going to go ahead and do my lipstick. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Coffee. Alright guys, and this is it right here. This is the finished and completed look. We have come to the end of today's video. Just a simple, you know, halo eye. Let me know what you think of the look down below. Do you like it? What other colors did you want me to play around with? I'm definitely getting back into the grind as far as like beauty videos. Like I said in my last video, it kind of like caught me off guard, let's say, when I got back into the camera the other day. Please bear with me. 1, I am not a makeup artist at all whatsoever. Secondly, I know I'm very knowledgeable as far as like product and stuff like that, and that's because I've been studying it for quite a while, years actually. But the whole makeup, I feel like I'm not like a pro at it. I don't think it's something that I'm like bomb at doing, you know what I mean? But I really like glamming up with you guys, doing my makeup with you guys, and I was a little bit more quiet in this video. Excuse that. I feel like I was quiet because 1, it is 1 in the morning. Secondly, everyone is asleep in my house and my kid is asleep too, so I was like, you know, just know that to get a bomb face, you do not need expensive products. You can definitely do it with affordable products, and that's what I am here for, to show you, you know, these affordable bomb ass products and put them to use. Because believe it or not, I am obsessed with drugstore makeup. I feel like there's definitely bomb products at the drugstore that you don't even need higher end. If I were to recommend one thing out of everything that I used in today's video, definitely this right here. Especially if you are into skincare or if you're looking to get a new face oil, this is so good, you guys, like really good. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Remember that I do live cooking videos on Facebook like 3 to 4 times a week, so you do not want to miss out on the fun, especially right now that you guys are in quarantine like myself and you can't go anywhere. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, a lot of us are cooking, going crazy on the cooking. So follow me on Facebook so you can get some ideas and hang out with me or whatever. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys very soon in the next one. Bye guys.